Hey everybody, Morissadead, undead hunter for the horde. I'm a level 85 in the Hydraxis realm in World of Warcraft. And this is going to be a two-part video. The first part is addressing people in World of Warcraft who abuse the guild bank privilege and ninja loot the crap out of it for stuff that they can sell on the auction house. Also talking about people who are beggars in World of Warcraft. They beg for gold, they beg for materials. And at the end of the video, I'm going to help you people that need stuff, that need gold. I'm going to tell you how you can make all the gold you want, and it's very, very simple. And it'll be very easy and very quick. So stick around for that. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. Now, when you pay your $15 to be part of World of Warcraft, if you're going to go that far to put your money into a game, you better make sure they're ready to put the effort into it too. Everything connected to your toon, whether it's gear, armor, XP points, materials for your profession, that's completely your responsibility. You shouldn't depend on strangers to do the work for you. I know that going out and farming stuff that you need is a bit boring, but it's part of the game. If you look around in World of Warcraft, you see people with mounts and with different things. Nobody gave them that stuff for free. They had to work for it. So if they had to work for it, then so should you. And while we're on that subject, if you see someone that they're a level 85, don't assume that just because they're an 85, they have absolutely nothing to do because they're max leveled. I'm pretty sure that they are doing other things like, they have more time for battlegrounds, for PvP. They're working on getting different mounts and getting exalted with different factions to get those mounts. We 85s are busy too. We're very busy. We find lots of different things to do in game. There's a game after the game, and that's where we're at. We're not concerned about the leveling anymore because we're at max level, but we are doing stuff. So don't approach an 85 and say, hey, can you go farm me 200 silk? Because that's just rude. Because that's going to take a good hour and a half of their game time to do something for you, and you shouldn't impose on somebody like that. If you're going to be part of the game, take responsibility for your toon. Don't beg people for shit because it's annoying. That's why all of the older players don't like the younger players, because they tend to beg sometimes and they shouldn't. There's so many ways in game to make money. It's ridiculous. All you got to do is go out and go get it. Alright, now that that's done, this is addressing people who abuse the guild bank privilege. There are some people that are doing that. They have access to the guild bank and they treat it like an area that's a free-for-all for loot that they can just grab, use for their toon, and also put it up on the auction house so they can make a profit. For those people doing that, that is completely uncool. That's not what the guild bank is for. That's for need, not greed. If you feel like selling something, you should be selling something that you got yourself, not something you got from your guild bank. And if you're caught taking stuff out of the guild bank like that, they will probably kick you out of the guild. And if you're in a good guild, that'd be an awful shame, because there's not a whole lot of really good guilds that help each other. So don't do it. Really, it's not cool at all, and that's not what you should be doing for your guild, is stealing from them essentially. All right. Now, for the people who are having trouble making gold, you're like, how can I make a whole lot of gold? Like, I need my flying license. I need my riding training, and it's so expensive. That's what the auction house is for. And if you're not using it, you're a fool. It's right there. Go to a major city. They all have one. It's not that hard. You can sell just about everything that you get in game, everything that the mobs drop, any armor or whatever that you normally get in dungeons and all that good stuff. You can sell that. And whatever you make off of something in the auction house, it's going to be more than what you would have gotten for it had you just straight vendored it. So, I know what you're going to say. Your first defense is going to be to tell me, well, my profession isn't high enough to make stuff that I can sell in the auction house for a lot of money. You know what? Maybe so. Maybe your professions aren't up there yet. That's why you farm other things that are very much needed and sell very quickly, like cloth. Cloth sells like crazy in the auction house. Linen, wool, silk cloth, ember silk. If you got access to any cloth, you can put stacks of 20 up on the auction house and make 15, 20, 35 gold a stack. and make it very quickly. Yeah, it's maybe boring to go farm it, but hey, it's money. You want money for your flying license, you want money for your riding, that's a good way to get it. Tailors use cloth, you know, people leveling up first aid use cloth. It's simple. All you gotta do is just go farm it, kill the mobs, and there you go. One thing about the auction house, this is how I do it. Do realize that during the weekends, everybody has time to farm. So whatever you're selling, it's going to go for a lower price than normal because there's going to be a lot more people farming so many different items. How I do it is I have mining and I have skinning. And I'll go to the auction house before I go anywhere, and I check to see the prices of different ores and different types of leather. And whatever is going for the highest price, that's what I go farm. I also check to see if there's an overabundance of something, I'm not going to go farm that. Like if there's like 3 or 4 pages of savage leather, I'm not going to go farm that for obvious reasons because there's already an overabundance. However, if there's not a whole lot of thorium on the auction house and it's selling for a high price, that's what I'm going to go farm. And that's what I'm going to bring back and put on the AH. So take a note of that. You know, pay attention to what people are buying, how much of it is on the auction house, what it's selling for. Take note of all of that. Take just a few minutes and really take note of that. And if something that you farm is not going for a high price at that moment, just put it in your bank, wait a few days and see if the price goes up, and that way you can make some money at it. So, you know, I hope that you guys that are, you know, struggling to make money in WoW, that you don't beg, that you do take my advice, do play the auction house. That's why Blizzard set it up. So people who need money, they can make it very quickly and you can get what you need. Go out and go farm, you know, do the grind. We all do it. There's no shame in it. And have a good game and enjoy yourself. Peace out.